In 1941, Firestone released the new radioactive polonium spark plug, but this was not the original radioactive spark plug. That title belongs to the 1929 patent of Alfred Matthew Hubbard, whose nickname was Johnny Appleseed of LSD.
According to Hubbard's patent, my invention relates to the art of spark plugs. More particularly, my invention relates to a spark plug, the terminal of which that are disclosed within the cylinder of an internal combustion engine, are provided with radium for ionizing the space between said terminals.
But Hubbard's patent also piggybacked off of another patent. This patent belonged to Grover R. Greensland. His 1922 patent describing the use of ionizing radiation used to create a conductive path between spaced electrical conductors.
In Greensland's patent, he describes the invention relates to a method and means for producing a conductive path between spaced electrodes or conductors in an electrical circuit, and particularly to render the space between said electrodes of unequal conductivity in opposite directions, whereby alternating currents or oscillations may be rectified or rendered unidirectional.
Where the two spark plugs differ is the radioactive material used. In the 1929 patent describing the use of radium as the material, not polonium. The reason why radium was switched to polonium was it was found to be far less dangerous and expensive than using radium.
According to Firestone's patent, however, previously known types of radioactive spark plugs are not entirely commercially satisfactory for some uses because they are either too expensive and dangerous when a radium compound is used, or ineffective when uranium or thorium compounds are used. These and other difficulties have prevented the production of commercially practical radioactive spark plugs. The present invention is in part an improvement on the radioactive spark plug disclosed in U.S. patent number 1,723,422 to A.M. Hubbard.
The reason why a radioactive material would be added to the spark plug is to cause ionization of the air and fuel between the gap of the spark plug. This would allow for a better, thicker spark, creating more complete combustion. The polonium was added to the spark plug when it was still in its liquid state, in the molten alloy. This would allow it to be cast in the shape. Advertisements put out Firestone describing smoother performance, faster pickup, quicker starting, and saving on gasoline. Now that advertisement is debatable, besides the boost you'll get by installing new spark plugs into a car, because any buildup would stop alpha particles from being emitted and doing what they are meant to. The 1941 issue of Science Digest supposedly validated the claim, stating 30% fewer revolutions were required to start the motor as compared to other spark plugs. Another problem that affected the plugs is the short half-life of polonium-210, only 134 days. That means within a little over 3 years, nearly all the polonium would have decayed away.
Let's now take a look at the spark plug. On the box is some artwork, and it comes in a navy blue-orange color scheme. On the end is printed some information about the company and where it's made, and on the other end is the spark plug type. Let's now open it up and take a look at the plug itself. The connector for the plug is a twist type, no longer in use. Removing the cardboard sleeve, we can see the threads. On the collar is made in the USA, and we can see the spark plug tip where the polonium is employed. Around the top ceramic part is Firestone. Let's now measure the plug. The threads come out to 0.8 inches. And the length is 2.8 inches. Let's put the cardboard sleeve back on and put it in the box. There we have it, the Firestone spark plugs with polonium radioactive electrodes.
The wax paper advertisement seen would have originally been wrapped around the plug in the box, but has been taken out since due to the fact of its age and it's beginning to deteriorate. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Stay tuned for more nuclear novelties soon to come.